Hey guys, what's going on? This is CBC, and I am continuing the sub-assistant series that I've been doing since the beginning. Now this is versus Machomexican97, and as long as anybody doesn't know what this basically is, it's just me playing a fellow gamer who wants to see what they could work on and what I could do to help with however we play each other, and it speaks specifically for the player I'm playing with. So what I want to speak about, it's going to be on his perspective only, and let's begin. Basically, I'm not sure what I wanted to mention to begin with was you had a very defensive tactic from the beginning, right? We played around 11 matches, 10, 11 matches, and two out of probably the 10, 11 times was it successful, and I specifically wanted to show this one of them in the beginning because I want to show you what it takes to beat that kind of gameplay, and it doesn't take much. Another thing is, this version of the game is much more rewarding for defensive players. One, if you have Hager or Tronus, and two, if you got high health characters. If you say you have Taskmaster, you have She-Hulk. But look, I'm kind of just not doing anything, right? It's because one of the biggest things that I noticed is when I'm not doing anything, you kind of like, I don't know, you kind of, it seems like you know what to do more when you have to run away and kind of defend compared to me just kind of making you do the movement. And here's the thing with it. Eventually, your characters, your assist games do not have that much, good defense. I could, if I was to choose Iron Man and Doctor Doom and I had Magneto or Taskmaster, I don't know what you'd be able to do if all I did was run away and just shoot arrows. But the reason why I was doing having the Hager system is because I want to see what you can do when you can actually approach, right? And a lot of times you get hit by Hager, too many times. And I know I delayed my heavy kick there, but if I didn't delay my heavy kick, She-Hulk would have been dead. And then having Viper and Super Skrull with you, there's only so much that you could have been able to do. And to be honest, Viper would have died in one more combo with even if she had half high health, and Super Skrull would have died either because I have a lot of meter stocked up and I haven't been using it because at any point, one of the characters can die. When you've got your 3 characters and you got 2 meters at this point, at any point you get me in a combo now, you should be X-Factoring and then doing a Team Hyper to kill me off. You have the opportunity. You had the opportunity before, and you could have level 3'd it, but you didn't do that. And here, it was good that you did the air dash to get away from the thing, but there's no need to really attack. I mean, these matches, a lot of our matches went so long. It's because you're doing a lot more moving backwards compared to moving forward. And right here, that was I can't believe we both did those kind of things. And then I didn't realize the clock as far as it was, and it was 1 second, and I couldn't really do anything about it. But one thing is, don't be nobody, like I personally hate when I get a time over win, but make sure if you could have avoided it, make sure you do what you can next time to get there. Now, one of the better things actually is I haven't seen these matches in a couple of days, so when I see some of the things, it'll be more better for me to actually have a response. And at this point, look at your health, right? If you weren't She-Hulk or a character who had one of the highest healths in the game, you'd already have at least 20% health left. And at the same time, I could just spam a super into Doctor Doom, and you might have been able to. You would have been dead. And right here, I don't know what that last attack was, but you had one magic pixel left, and the crossover combos. I've gotten you on that multiple times. When I teleport up and behind you, you've had a really hard time of defending against it. I do it multiple times, and I was so surprised that I was able to hit you out of there because I thought you hypered earlier. And I don't know why you did that. That must have been a spam or some mistake. And right here was good. You were able to get me into the hyper, which is good. But we'll see again what happens when I do the teleport above. The teleport above move, and then we'll see if you can manage to defend it right. Here you shouldn't be dead. But I kind of wanted to see if you would hard tag, and hard tag at this point is one of the worst, and a lot of people like to do it because they just get away. They don't want their character to die. It's one of their better characters, and I don't like leaving people's best characters as their last to get level 3 X Factor. And There, I should have comboed that to finish it off. But now you had an extra chance, and big mistake on my part. You managed to get Dr. Doom and Wesker. And I like the way you're doing the air dash there. So you got that down. But you know, you don't have to wait till you got level 3 X Factor to do it to do it as much. And I think you were trying to do a burn kick to avoid getting the thing. But you know what? You can't take chip damage, right? So it's no big deal. At this point, that was another mistake. You know, if it was the hyper was done, but you were advanced guarding, and you could have advanced guarded to avoid being killed there. I'm not 100% sure whether it would have worked successfully, but I know you would have been able to dodge getting chipped that hard. Now you switched your characters, and you went to a team that overall had less health. And when I saw this, I was like, this is going to be either really bad or really risky for you, because at any point, any one of these combos are literally going to destroy any of the characters, because that's just how the game is. And if you can notice, you're having a simple approach. Your approaches, it's not that they're bad, it's just you're doing a couple ones that are unsafe. Never do special, because on offline, a person who can punish it correctly will punish it, and it's one of the longest delayed moves you have. There was the backup teleport again where you had the problem defending it correctly. And you know, right there was a relaunch. I don't know if you shouldn't be hitting so many buttons as well, especially when a beam's coming after you, because you basically just gave me that win right there. Because any combo I get Akuma in, he's gonna die once I turn into X Factor, and I'm pretty sure that's what I do here. Yeah. So you gotta have multiple approaches, especially if you're using Dante. You don't wanna, if you wanna cancel Killer B into his heavy slash. You know, when you can actually do it even if I'm blocking. They're both unsafe, but at least it's a lot more safer than just doing it, because anybody who knows how to punish it will do it properly, and that's especially offline. And right here, I wanted to see if you're gonna be able to block low, and you didn't, and it was behind you as well. It's good. I was really glad that I saw the She-Hulk team come back. I think because your playstyle, you need a higher health character, but when the new game comes out being ultimate, combos and some people's health are going down, and a lot of people are getting damage increases. So I don't want you getting used to having, you know, more opportunities to kind of stay back when a lot more people are getting more rush downs. And right there, the combo should have connected. But when you give it another chance, you got to do more than like from what I'm noticing, it's just your main approach: air dash, do a super jump, air dash down with a light kick, and do it multiple times to kind of get me in a combo. But you got to do more seismos. You got to make myself. I mean, I'm lying literally on the ground all day right now, and you can push me away if you really wanted to, and you'd be able to a little bit overpower me on those situations. Now, at an overall look that I've seen on your team, Super Scroll is your biggest weakness. He's not really offering you a good assist game, because the way you're playing, it's not really enhancing it. You could do his Tenderizer, but if you use, say, Taskmaster, his higher health, a projectile assist, so you can actually defend even better, it'd be a much different. It would be much better for you. You have She-Hulk's combos more or less down. You never did her extended combo. You did her regular basic bread and butter. Sea Viper, you got her combos down as well. But you need something else to balance out your assist game, because I can just walk backwards if I really wanted to and beat you that way. And somebody with a Hagar or with Tron, and if, say, someone used Wolverine, I could see Wolverine being a big problem. I know Wolverine's a problem for everybody, but he can cross behind you, he can cross in front of you, and he's coming from above. And with Wesker alone, his teleports are slower. And because Berserker Slash comes right away, I could see a hell of a big problem coming out for you just because of those two characters. Even Dante, if someone kept going up behind you and using an assist, I could see big problems coming for you. So you need something to help you out. And honestly, if you were to use Hagar, you'd have a better chance at winning, because if you're gonna have a higher health overall game and you have a better assist, it's gonna make it easier for you. Because like I said, it worked two, three times out of 11 times, and that's not a success rate that anybody can, you really want to be happy with, unless of course they were very close each time. But me and you both know that they weren't, and there's a lot of things you can do to get better. Your combos are down. It's your footsie game that you really need to work on. We'll play again sometime in the future, and we'll see how you improve, man. So hope everybody enjoyed, and take care, guys.